Hello YouTube and welcome back to another Dare to Game video. Today we're playing SaintsRow and I'm in the boss factory showing you some more selections of bosses. And today it's going to be 8 realistic celebrities. And also, the people who created these may have intended them to be specific movie characters. I don't really care. Doesn't matter to me. I picked these ones out because the facial construction and body of them was flawless. Or at least as close to flawless as I've ever seen in a video game creation to recreating what these celebrities actually look like. Some of them are so good it's almost photography level. And other ones are just very, very good and, you know, easily recognizable as the celebrity they were working for. So, we're just gonna jump on into it because I got 8 of these to get through and I want to keep it quick. So starting us off at number 1, of course, we've got Dwayne Johnson, and this one is, like I said, shockingly good. It looks exactly like Dwayne Johnson down to the little raised eyebrow thing. It's perfect. This one was made by Mr. Matthias, and it has 5697 for upvotes. Pretty solid count there. I know what you may be thinking. Dwayne Johnson characters have appeared on 2 of my previous videos, and here's the thing. I'll stop including him on the lists when they stop being some of the best boss creations that anybody has come up with, because it just looks so good. Looks exactly like Dwayne Johnson. How can you not want to play SaintsRow as Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson? That I can't get into that headspace. But speaking of other videos that I've done like this, I'll have a link in the description of a playlist where I have all my SaintsRow videos, including a bunch of other character creation, boss factory type ones. So if you want to check out some other ones and use them for yourself in the game, that playlist is there waiting for you. But like I said, that's number 1, Dwayne Johnson. Like I said, looks eerily like him. But let's move on to number 2. So number 2, we've got Tom Cruise, and yet again, another one that is just shockingly good. It looks so much like him. I'm surprised this one doesn't have more likes because, first of all, Tom Cruise is one of the most prolific actors of the last, I don't know, 30 years. He's just non-stop in movies, and they're usually at least A, pretty good movies, and B, they do very well. So, you know, pretty much everyone knows who Tom Cruise is, and this looks exactly like him. I mean, maybe a little bit younger than he looks now, but it just is perfect. And for so many different cosplays, because he's got so many iconic characters, obviously, you get yourself the character, customize the outfit to look like him in Mission Impossible or A Few Good Men or Top Gun or whatever you want to dress up as Tom Cruise for. And this one is perfect. So yet again, created by Mr. Matthias, a man who clearly has a talent for doing this. This one, like I said, only has 1,100 upvotes, so if you want to try this one out, show it the love it deserves, and give it some more upvotes. Fantastic creation here. That's number 2, Tom Cruise. Alright, then at number 3, we've got one that struck me. This one doesn't fall under photorealistic, but it is really good. So this one's obviously Johnny Depp, and if I'm wrong about that, I'll eat my words. I guess. There's not really a lot of consequences to being wrong on YouTube. But I'm pretty sure that this one is supposed to be Johnny Depp. And out of all the Johnny Depp type creations that I've found on the Boss Factory, which is probably about 5 or 6 of them that I came across, this one was the best one. The other ones relied on character elements. So I found a Jack Sparrow one that kind of looked like him, and a Willy Wonka one that looked a little bit more like him than the Jack Sparrow one, but they relied on the outfit to sell it. This one, this could be an iconic character of his, but I'm pretty sure it's supposed to just be Johnny Depp. And I think it looks great. This one is created by Sire Tristapin, and only has 291 upvotes, so I wouldn't be surprised if you hadn't found it in your searching if you were looking for Johnny Depp. But like I said, I think they did a great job. The face looks a lot like him, the build is just about right, and the outfit looks like something a millionaire Hollywood celebrity would wear. So, great one here. That's number 3, Johnny Depp. Let's move on to number 4. So number 4, we have literally everyone's favorite actor in the world, Machete. Okay, on a more serious note, we're going to call him Danny Trejo because some people insist that that's his name, but Machete feels better for me. And definitely for a lot of the characters he plays, it just seems like a more accurate name. I'd call him Gut Knife if I could, but, you know, Danny Trejo will have to do. This one was created by Azazel.space and only has 96 upvotes. I think it looks a lot like him. Obviously, it's a slightly younger version of Danny Trejo, but yeah, I think they kind of nailed it. The outfit looks great for a lot of his different movie characters, and the face is pretty much perfect. Now, fun fact about Danny Trejo, something you might not know because they used forced perspective with him a lot. Ironically, the other day I was watching some Walker Texas Ranger, you know, the really lame Chuck Norris show, and I noticed him in there. He was in this episode, and they didn't use forced perspective, and they had him next to Chuck Norris, and Chuck Norris isn't that tall, and Danny Trejo is even shorter. I was like, holy crap, how tall is Danny Trejo? And I looked it up, he's only 5'6". I was like, huh, that looks like a very short 5'6". So fun fact about legendary tough guy Danny Trejo, not very tall. But anyway, great character creation, and I could totally see him leading a gang in the American Southwest in the fashion of SaintsRow, so it definitely plays out very well. So if you want to be Danny Trejo, this is a great way to do it. I definitely recommend checking it out. But let's move on to number 5. So number 5, we've got a popular, I guess, flavor of the moment, real popular in the Hollywood sphere right about now, Karl Urban. And so pretty sure the thing he's probably the best known for right now would be The Boys, Amazon superhero show, but he's been in a lot of other stuff too. And this one was created by Soda Pop Bot and has 4,500 upvotes, so clearly other people think it's pretty dang good too. But look at that face! It looks almost exactly like Karl Urban. Could you? Oh man, it's scary how much it looks like him. And like a lot of them look less like the character when you turn it. I think he looks even more like him from the side than he does from the front. But yeah, very well done. If you're a fan, which again, like I said, he's pretty popular right now, so there's probably some people out there familiar with Karl Urban. This is great and looks so much like him. Pretty fun to imagine his character from The Boys being in Santo Ileso and goofing around with this type of gang. So, pretty fun one there. That's number 5. Let's move on to number 6. So number 6, we've got Jon Bernthal. And now, probably most well known from things like The Punisher, which I think this might be a direct costume for. Hard for me to say, because it only kind of looks like The Punisher, except the face looks exactly like Jon Bernthal. Otherwise, The Walking Dead or Fury. I think he was also in Wolf of Wall Street. So he's been in quite a few popular things, so you're probably familiar with him. I think they nailed it with the face. It's obviously not photorealistic, but it's really good. Looks a lot like him. I like this one. And so it was created by My Hero. I guess that makes him My Hero. And it has 1,500 upvotes. Like I said, looks pretty dang good. And obviously because of how many different characters Jon Bernthal has had, you could really customize this one to be exactly what you want. If you want to pretend you're Shane, and instead of being a second-rate cop, you're a fifth-rate gangster in the American Southwest, this would be a pretty good way to do it. Or you could just pretend you're the Punisher and drive a Penske truck around town killing people all the time. That's one way to take it too. But yeah, let's move on to the next one. All right, so here we've got Bruce Willis. And again, this could be a specific character of his, hard for me to say. The thing that is sure for me is that it looks exactly like him. Now, obviously, this isn't Die Hard Bruce Willis. This is more like It's a Good Day to Die Hard Bruce Willis. So, 600 years after the release of the first one. So he does look a little bit older, but it does look exactly like him. So if you want to be unbreakable or whatever, this would probably be a good way to do it. It's just haunting how much it looks like him. It's shockingly good. The creator for this one is It's JD, and it has 2,100 upvotes. Well deserved, I would say. It just looks so good. It's scary how much it looks like Bruce Willis. This one, along with The Rock and Tom Cruise ones, are probably the best on. Well, there's the last one we've got to get to is arguably better because it's just literally a photograph of the person we're dealing with. But these three are close contenders. So that's Bruce Willis. Let's move on to the final one on this list. All right, of course, here we've got Ellen DeGeneres, and like I said, it is scary how much this looks like her. It is almost like it's like I said, it's just a photograph. Somehow they cheated and just took the photograph and brought it into the Boss Factory and emulated a character from it, because it just looks exactly like her. None of the other bosses I've seen on the entire site have ever come as close to accurately representing what they're going for than this one. So this one was created by Flex Hickstra. Maybe that was supposed to be Hydra, but with an X. I don't know. But Flex Hickstra only has 656 upvotes. Gotta pump up those numbers because this one should be top of the list. It's that impressive. Fun fact, I'd like to point your attention over to the tags where we've got celebrity, TV, and villain. So just piling more realism on top, as if the realism sandwich of the appearance and outfit wasn't enough. Let's just sprinkle that little bit of villain truth on top. But there we've got Ellen DeGeneres. Flawless, looks perfect, and exactly the type of character that I think the mainstream gamer audience expects out of this Saints Row title. So that is all of the celebrities we're looking at today. We had 8 today, which is longer than I usually make these videos, but while I was doing it, I couldn't whittle them down to any less than this. I had to include all of these people. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope if you wanted to recreate these people or dress up like them or whatever the case may be, that it was useful. If you found it useful or entertaining or whatever, I do have that playlist linked in the description with a bunch of other videos, including other Boss Factory videos and other guides for the game. And I definitely invite you to check that out if you're interested. But in any case, thanks a ton for watching and have a nice day, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching another Dare to Game video. If you liked this video, please leave a like and a comment. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel. If you like my content and would like to support this channel, consider becoming a member today for as little as $1.99 a month. It makes a huge difference. But in any case, thanks for watching and have a nice day. I'll see you next time.